really, really annoying. But we do have 30 seconds before game 4, guys. Again, thank you all for being here. I've received a lot of follows today. A couple in the last 20 minutes. It's been great. And, oh, wow. We're in the game. I didn't get to address the settings too much. But, wow. Maybe this is exactly what Lojza needed. Look at this. Viper as Mayans. Lojza as Scots. Wouldn't it just be fitting if Viper were to win game 4 playing as Mayans versus Scots versus Lojza? It's going to be rough, though. It's going to be rough. We saw it before, and Viper did not do very well. It's just really, really hard. But it is possible. Viper says, well, first of all, Lojza laughed, and Viper says, I wanted this. And you know what? I'm excited for this. I really want to see this happen. I really want to see this game. Let's go. Lojza, let's look at his map first. I tried to give him a little bit of good luck by introducing him first, but it didn't work out last game. He does have a gold above his TC here in a good position. Apart from that, he has a stone to the left up against his stone walls. He does have in the back some more gold, more space to build out if he needs it, and that's about it. You know what? This is rather interesting because, to be honest, Lojza does have a lot of space, but he really only has his main gold, a secondary gold, and then this stone. So I do find that kind of interesting. Now, one thing for Lojza that is in his favor, he has the Illuminati relic triangle out here. And he does have 2 more relics out here as well. So that's certainly in favor of Lojza. And Viper's certainly had his fair share of relics that have benefited him this series. So that's probably fair. For Viper, he has a couple back stones. Going to be good for him as Mayans. I assume he will be going for a castle at some point in this matchup, regardless of how good Plumes are versus Huskarls. He does have gold and space in the back, and a main gold here. Not the worst map in the world for Viper. Not the worst map in the world for Lojza. It should be a good matchup. Now, I was trying to pay attention to any potential aims, but I believe the boars for both players were inside their bases, so we're not going to be seeing that. What is Viper going to do? I don't know. I think Lojza's best approach is just to boom. Lojza should boom. Probably to be safe, get a defensive castle out, because of course if he just tries to boom and plumed archers come into his base, he could be screwed. But after that, he should just boom up, go to the Imperial Age, and just try and wreak havoc against the Mayan player. Viper, what is Viper going to do? I mean, he of course could try and be sneaky with some plumed archers and get a castle out. He could also try and boom, but if it's Imperial versus Imperial, you definitely gotta favor the Goths. They can have those Huskarls against these plumed archers. Also, if you go Eagles as the Mayans, the champions can come out from the Goths. And not to mention that Huskarls aren't too bad against Eagles either. And the production rate from Goths is ridiculous. So it's really hard, in my opinion, for Mayans. And we have seen Viper play versus Lojza before in this matchup. And Viper tried to go with two-handed swordsmans and, what was it? Heavy scorpions. And it didn't work out. It was actually really bad. He added some plumes in as well for any champions that would come out. And it was just too hard to deal with the Goth spam. I just do not know what will happen. Now, someone mentioned Fast Imp as well. That has been seen before, actually. I believe it was Juan and Fire, that series. If Fast Imp were to occur, it is possible. However, I don't think that would be good. If Fast Imp comes in from Viper, and he goes with a castle, and he just starts making trebs, Lojza, as we've seen many times before from Goths, he'll probably have his own castle like we saw. He can get Anarchy, make a couple barracks, and just spam Huskarls. And a ton of Huskarls, because he'll probably be on a couple TCs. Any option I think of for Mayans at this point, it's going to have to be heroic to work. So that's why I'm excited, especially since Viper says he wanted this, especially since Lojza won the previous game, and especially since I wanted to see 7 games. The Viper's luring in his deer now. He's gotten his boar in. He's going to use that good Mayan eco, and that is one thing that they are favored in is eco. Lojza, I couldn't find his deer actually. Oh, they're way out here, and that's going to be rough for him. 108k bet. I gotta tab out and see what you guys bet on just so I can Actually, a lot of people bet on Viper here. More people bet on Viper. That is really interesting, seeing as, well, maybe you bet before you knew the civs, which I guess is just luck of the draw. But yeah, Lojza's not going to get his deer, and he's probably going to go up on heavier amount of vills just due to the fact that he has Goss and he's going to be going up for the castle, as we see here. Probably 26, 27 villagers. Meanwhile, Viper, again, it's one of those situations where I'm more interested in what Viper's going to do than Lojza, because it's pretty much expected that Lojza's going to get a castle out, and boom. Yeah, that's correct. Only two-handed swordsmen for Mayans. Pretty much just eagles and archers, which is pretty easily countered by Goths. Now look at Viper now. Look at this. He's at 26 vills. Is he going to make a 27th and 28th? Is he going to do something interesting here, guys? Look at this. 3 on stone already. Is he going to try a fast imp? Wow, okay. Or he's just going to go up on 28 vills and surprise us. I am interested as to what he's going to do. Going up 28 vills as Mayans. I feel like that's a little heavy if he's just going to go for a fast castle here. Hey, Viper. He has a lot of resources. He's just clicked up and he's almost at 500 food. He's going to get the deer now. What is Viper's play? 3 on gold, 3 on stone. Something that could be viewed as standard for Mayans, seeing as he's already got loom, but going up on that high amount of vills when he's going to have so much extra food leads me to believe we could be seeing something a little bit different here from Viper. It's Bill bet 18k on Viper. Well, at least you bet on Viper. Ice Cream once bet 30k on me to win a game, and I lost. So, you're probably a little bit more confident betting on Viper than you are betting on me. But like I was saying, Viper now, he has the resources to get up to the castle age now, and he's 80% of the way there, so to getting to the feudal age. So I'm not sure as to what he's doing or what his plan is. I feel like he wants this extra food. And what will he do? He's going to build his buildings he needs here, for sure. Will he be tempted to try this fast imp that was discussed? Oh, he's going gold mining, double bit axe, and horse collar. Lojza has to know what's up, though. Viper is up so late for Mayans. Lojza has to know what is going on. And I expect it. I expected at this point. Getting gold mining pretty much confirms, I think, that he's going to be sending more over to gold and using his market to buy himself up to the Imperial Age. That is my guess. That is my guess. If I were to make a guess, that'd be it. Who knows? Now, he's clicked up to the Castle Age. Lojza, on the other hand, is already on his way up. He's going to have enough for a castle. We'll probably put it, you know, in his base here. Lojza's scouting. He doesn't see any of the resources Viper has. He can probably assume Viper has some nice space in here. Meanwhile, Viper, he did only go up on 30 villagers. He doesn't really have the gold he needs to be doing any type of fast imp action, that's for sure. But he has 5 on gold. He can get a castle up right when he hits. He has the blacksmith. I'm confused. Oh, who knows, guys? I like to be able to have knowledge on such things, but I am very confused. I'm just going to be completely honest. I would really like to have some knowledge on this one, and we'll know in a moment's time. Viper, he's going to get a castle, that's for sure. Same goes for Lojza. As to what they'll do with the castle, I'm not sure. Definitely doesn't have the resources here, Viper. You could easily go for an additional 2 TCs. Gonna go for the castle first, I think. And what is this from Viper? Is he gonna run his villagers out here, build the castle? Where is he going? Have the scouting he needs. Actually has his eagle here. He's going to go and build the castle here, which is probably a better decision. Build the castle on the front. He will wait for the stone and maybe go for a second TC. Now, Lojza does see that with his scout. There you go. He's attacking the stone wall, so he knows what's coming. Lojza's getting around the time where he's going to be doing the same. If you look, he does have the stone right there. He will probably build it, but I assume he's gone for a second TC first, and there it is. Kind of expected stuff getting the castles up. I was bit confused as to why Viper had delayed his time so much, but look at his resources. It's actually fairly good. Maybe he just wants to make sure he can have a good push here, but to be honest, how can he push? How can he push with plumed archers? I'm not sure. Lojza is probably doing the wiser decision, putting the castle near his gold, just in case the plumed archers get close. Monk's coming out from Viper. He's making a couple plumes. He's not getting fletching, so I do not believe he's going to go too aggressive. Maybe he will get fletching a little bit later on. And there it is. He's getting it in right now. Fletching's going to really help out if monks do come out. He's going to need that additional range and attack. Viper, how many TCs is he on now? He's on 2. He could easily go up to 3 right when he gets the stone. So I think he's going to delay a TC. Wait till he... Oh, there you go. He's actually building it right there as well. Trying to get these monks, and this is something we've seen from Viper many times. He just creates monks as fast as possible, gets as many relics as possible. Remember, all the relics are out here. Now, Lojza's kind of waiting, and he's going to send Huskarls. Now, this is interesting because monks, of course, can convert the Huskarls quite easily. The Huskarls are pretty slow. The plumed archers here from Viper can focus down these monks. Viper's got to expect this, but then again, the plumed archers only have 5 range. The monks here from Lojza, they still have 9 range. Oh, and there's an eagle. And Viper, is he going to try and pick off that monk? I think he is. But it's just a matter of where the... Lojza, you got to go into your base so the relic does not... Oh, wow. Well played from Lojza. You see what he did? He ran the monk, ring around the rosy there, and allowed the eagle to go down. And Lojza, well played. The Huskarls killing that eagle. And now... Oh, but Viper's there. Was looking for the plumed archers. And, wow, Viper picking off that monk. Will he be able to actually get the relic, though? I'm not sure. I mean, if anything, it's just going to delay. He's got to bring his own monks out. And there we go. He's bringing his own monk out. There's 2 Huskarls there, and that's going to be really hard for Viper to deal with. But look at this. Lojza's coming out. He sees the plumes. Does Viper see them? Can't quite tell. Oh, he's bringing more plumes in now, and he's going to kill it. GG, monk. Well played. The plumes are going to be really hard to deal with. Let's be honest. These Huskarls, they're going to come in. And one's going to get converted if they stay. And this amount of plumes could actually deal with these 2 Huskarls with the micro that Viper will have. Looking at the eco, these guys are level on villagers, so they are definitely booming behind the castles, which is kind of what I did say in the beginning of the game. However, I was pretty thrown off by some of the decisions Viper made. And it looks like Viper will definitely get this relic in now. And maybe even kill these Huskarls. Yeah, he's definitely going to kill them. Just needs to be careful not to take too many hits. So I like the map control from Viper. That's what he needs to do. Oh, more Huskarls actually coming in. I did not expect it from Lojza. He's going to send these Huskarls. He's going to try and stop these monks in their tracks. Oh, but did he patrol? Because if he patrolled, that's a problem. And I think he did, because these units are actually running back. And that might just give this old man time to run back. Wow. So Viper now, let's just double check. He's going to have 3 relics, while Lojza has 2. Lojza, how many TCs is he on? 1, 2, 3. Does he have another one in the back? No. Viper, 1, 2, 3. Just 3. And that is fine as mines, of course. He's going for the university now. Does he have... Yeah, still just fletching. And +2, let's be honest, would be a pretty big investment. He wants to get up to the Imperial Age. And he's still in range of these villagers on the stone, which is good for him. Viper's housed right now, which is not good. But with the monks from Viper, what's he do? Oh, no. Viper, be careful. Be careful with your villagers, because that castle's there. That castle is there, Viper, and your villagers are going to run right into the fire. Yep, okay. You need to run back. You knew... Nope, wrong way. Good micro. Good micro with your villagers, because those villagers would have died. Oh, he's going to try and wall in Lojza. And can Lojza see this? You know what? He sees the villagers are building... Yes, Lojza can see it. And can Lojza stop it? Oh, Lojza has a lot of Huskarls. And I don't know if Viper is actually expecting this many Huskarls. Viper has to complete these walls. Oh, he's not going to complete the walls. And now Viper, he's going to be up against it here. That's a lot of Huskarls. They're also getting some upgrades. He doesn't have any monks. I was going to say the monks could get some conversions, but that monk is not going to get any conversions. These vills are not going to complete the walls. Well done, Lojza. These plumes, they really need some upgrades. The fortified wall's completed, but... the walls are not completed. That was a good idea from Viper, but the issue is that the Huskarls are now going to come out an awful lot from Lojza, and Lojza's doing the right thing. Look at this. He has Anarchy. He's building barracks. He's going to continue to make Huskarls, and Viper's got to know what's up at this point. He's got to know what's up. He has a lot of plumes here, and there's a lot of Huskarls, and that is not possible out of just the castle. It is absolutely not. Chainmail armor coming in. Now, Viper's clicked up to the Imperial Age. Of course, Lojza can't really do that, as he's producing so many Huskarls. And Viper needs to be careful with his units. Of course, he could lose all his units in one swing, really, if he forgets to micro. He can focus fire these units down, but it almost takes 3 shots with these plumes. 1, 2, well, it depends on how their HP, but 1 or 2 or 3, sorry. Now, what's the choice from Viper? Is he going for the same thing he did last time? He's building a barracks. I don't see him creating any more plumes, so I don't think he's going to be going with any more plumes. Yep, he's picking off as many Huskarls as possible here, which is really good. He's taking some good engagements. Fortified wall is probably a wise move. Ooh, a couple Huskarls here, actually from Lojza. Could stop the castle. Lojza's going to need to go back. He's losing a lot of units. Viper's micro has been exceptional. Is this castle going to be denied? I think Viper should probably quick wall some of these villagers in. Or at least GB there. As this castle, yeah, there you go. Just quick wall a couple vills. There you go. The Huskarls can't touch you then. And just run away. Run away with the vills. Run away. Okay, quick walled 1 vill. That's good enough. Huskarls have gone back then from Lojza as he kind of stopped the production here. He has, it looks like. PCs are running. He stopped the production with the Huskarls. And that one Huskarl is actually being quick walled in. Viper doing a good job there. He shouldn't lose that vill as the plumes are there. And wow, just look at that Huskarl stand up to so many archers fire there. Well done, well done. I think from Lojza though, to push back that wall, if he was walled in, Viper would be able to pretty much choose any unit choice he wanted. So we have Viper. What is he going to do? He's going Eagles. So Eagles and plumes. He's going Elite Eagle in the Imperial Age. He could go with El Dorado, get the extra HP. He's in 75 vills. I don't know. I feel like he's going to need more than just Eagles. So he's probably going to need a lot more in the way of upgrades. But he's going to try. I wonder if he's going to try and quick wall this. What can Lojza see? Lojza can't see this. Is Viper going to... Yeah, yep, there you go. There's a gate. So your units cannot go this direction. You're going to send another vill out. Well, actually, if he goes this way to try and wall this side, Lojza can't see it. And I'm guessing that Lojza tried to click here and his units are going around. So Lojza can probably guess. But this is interesting now because Elite Eagles are coming over from Viper. Viper's actually sending out the the Trebs now to attack the castle, but he's going to go back. He's going to have to go back too because he sees these units coming out. These Huskarls are really strong and the Imperial Age upgrade is going to come in. That villager, did it just run through the gate? It did. It ran through the gate to complete the stone walls. It's an obedient vill. It is. But Viper's persistent. He's going to try and attack this castle as much as possible. He can see with his walls these Huskarls back here from Lojza. So he's just going to camp as much as possible here. He's going to send the Eagles out. He doesn't have many upgrades on the Eagles though. He really doesn't. I don't know if he's holding out for El Dorado, if he's just holding out for Mass, or what. He said he wanted this, but look at the Huskarls. Remember, they can't come this direction, so they got to come this direction. And there you go. He sees the walls deleted. He definitely needs to go back here, or at least just decide what he needs to do, because I don't think he'll win this fight. Elite Huskarl's coming in. He's trying to get the castle before Elite Huskarl, I bet. And will he get it? Because it's hard to tell. The castle's being repaired. Oh, is Lojza out of stone? Lojza's buying stone, but he's gonna get it. He's gotta get this in. Surely. He's gotta get it. Yes, he's gonna get it. He's got Elite Huskarl now, and this means Lojza has a huge advantage. That was probably Viper's play. Look at this. Only Elite Plumes left. The Trebs. I mean, Viper would probably see these Elite Huskarls now, and he's gotta pack up his Trebs. Unless he's gonna just try and take the castle out first, and then he's gonna pack up his Trebs, but they'll probably go down. That was really close. But now, Elite Plumed Archers, pretty much all that's left. There's a couple Eagles. Eagles going in from Viper to try and just pick off this Mangonel. It's left on 2 HP. And look at the Goth spam. The Goth spam, it's going to be hard for Viper to deal with. We have a lot of Eagle Warriors. But there's 53 Huskarls. Well, I guess 52 at the time. And then there's a Mangonel on 2 HP, which is now going to go down. What's Viper's plan? What is Viper's plan? I think it's survive at this point. Elite Plumes, if they mass them up, would be a good addition with these Eagles, but he doesn't have many upgrades on the Eagles. Also, he doesn't have as many plumes as he would really like. If he wedges himself into these corners, it's going to be good for him for now. How long until Lojza sends some siege, though? He's not going to have the corners if he loses the castles and the university. Elite Plumes aren't that bad versus the Huskarls, to be honest. You gotta mass them and get the upgrades. He's now getting the upgrades on them, so he's doing a good job with that. But just look at the amount of units Lojza can produce so quickly as well. It's really ridiculous. Can Viper pull this off? How insane would it be if Viper pulled this off? He has the Elite Plumes here. The Eagles are here as well, and Viper actually himself is producing a lot of units. I like the little bit of walling here in front of the castle just to keep these Huskarls from getting to the base of it. And this could be a decent fight for Viper, to be honest. He can pull his plumes away, also bring the Eagles in. Lojza should probably be careful. Look at the scores. He's also bringing the plumes into the stone wall. What is Lojza doing? I don't know why he's fighting this. I do not know why he's fighting this. I feel like he feels like he has an advantage when he really doesn't. Or does he? Oh man, wow. Wow, even the Huskarls are taking me off guard. Look at the amount of plumed archers still there, but they're going down. The Eagles are just gone. And, oh, wow, Eldorado's coming in for Viper, but he is still losing an awful lot. He's losing a lot of eco. The God Spam is still coming in from Lojza, and I thought for a second that was Viper's best fight, but it is not. Still not looking too promising compared to what it was before he took that fight. The Huskarl's coming in from Lojza now, probably going to attack this castle. The plumed archer's still in the wall. That was incredible for Lojza, but Viper's still hanging on. And he's kept the elite plumes here. He's just killing as much as possible. Where is Lojza's siege? He doesn't actually have a castle at this point. So he hasn't sent in any siege. He hasn't sent in any trebs. And he's kind of keeping Viper in the game for now. And Viper has rebounded. He's created some more military. And he's going to try and push this back. So Viper, it seems, has answered our questions. He's gone with elite plumes and elite eagles. And the elite eagles... still missing some upgrades, but even then, I think he's going to struggle. It looks like Rams are now coming out from Lojza, and of course Rams by themselves are just great, regardless of your military unit, against plumed archers. And Lojza here, he's stopping this castle from being repaired. Also, he is fighting with his Huskarls. Is he just going to go right for the plumes? I think he is. He's also gotten in this little hole in the wall. He's just constantly pushing Viper back, and Viper's got to run back to his castle now. And he's just constantly deleting holes in walls so he can use them as good points to fight, which is really interesting to me. Oh, he needs to repair this house as well, as Lojza, oh, he's going to just wall behind it, which is well done. Lojza's trying to get in, but look at this. This castle, I think, will go down here. There's nothing from Viper. Nothing to stop this. He's just plumed archers and a couple eagles, but where? He's walling up behind to protect his eco. It's not looking good for Viper, and there's the GG. And well played from Lojza, but Viper, well played as well. I mean, it was really going to be hard for him. We knew it. For a second, I thought he had a good fight. And I don't know if everybody else did or if I led anybody on there with my commentating. However, it apparently wasn't. And had he taken out the castle, that would have been really interesting. Honestly, that would have been really nice. But Lojza creating those Castle Age Huskarls really saved the day for him. He was able to keep his castle up and get the elite Huskarl upgrade.